Hey love, so it's your girl April and I'm back to do a video that I thought would be fun for everyone. If you guys want to do the video or you make videos, just hashtag random things I don't like about myself, or just hashtag things I don't like about me rather, because that's the name of the title of the video. So I wrote some things down because I just wanted to do something totally different for you guys, besides beauty and makeup and hair. And beauty makeup is the same thing, right? Yeah, okay. So things I don't like about me. So I think I have like 12 facts here that I really don't like about me, and there's probably some other ones that I really didn't write down, but then again, if there were, I probably would have put them down. So the first thing is my teeth. So if you guys see my recent video of my insecurities, that is one of my huge insecurities, is my teeth, my gap in my mouth. This formed over time due to just my wisdom teeth being removed. Instead of me getting a root canal, I was forewarned by the dentist that sometimes, a lot of times, or sometimes basically, some people's teeth could shift and move. So unfortunately, I was one of those unlucky people. So it really bothers me a lot because I don't like to smile, and I just feel like my teeth are not perfect like other people's or just others' teeth. I really want to have perfect teeth, but time is of the essence and money is a major factor for getting your teeth fixed, and right now I don't really have that type of money. I'd rather get my children's teeth fixed than my own, so all I do is just basically keep them white and brighten them as much as possible. So that is like one of the huge things that I hate about my mouth, is my actual teeth. My chest scar. So a lot of people probably wondering what happened to me. Did I have surgery? Was I in an accident? Yada yada yada. I do try to cover it up with the necklace because it just makes me feel insecure. I hate when people ask me what happened. It just really irritates me because I don't really go around asking other people, what happened to you? Why do you look like that? Like, really? I hate that. So I'll explain this to you guys now. It was actually like a little pimple, and at least I thought it was a pimple, and it just formed there, a little pimple, and it was really tiny, and I tried to pop it but it didn't. So over time it just started developing, and what it actually is an overgrowth of scar tissue. So a lot of people, mainly African American people, we get keloids and we have like a lot of scar tissue, so your body can build up scar tissue. So this is actually what it is. It has grown, or it's formed, and I hopefully hope that it has stopped. I can get laser surgery. There is a young lady that I know that I used to work with who actually had the same situation in the same exact area. She went and got laser surgery, and it went away for a little bit of time and actually came right back. So there are days when I wake up and it's kind of tight and it hurts, so I try to keep it moist with like cocoa butter and things like that, but it really bothers me. And wearing a necklace doesn't make it any better because it hurts as well. So I just try to deal with it, and I really feel like it's annoying to me. So some people it probably doesn't bother them, but to me it's just like a real major insecurity that I have. So that is how I got the scar. It's just an overgrowth of scar tissue. The next thing is my thin hair. So you guys know I love wigs. That's all I wear is wigs or clip-in hair, and it has a lot to do with that my hair is thin, and gradually over time it just got thin. I used to have like a lot of hair, and it was really long, and it's not as long as it used to be because I've cut it, just because the ends were like really damaged, but it's not as thick as I would like to be, or rather like it to be. I'm not really sure if it had a lot to do with wearing wigs, but my hair does not grow as fast or as thick as it used to be. So it's like a major insecurity to me. I don't like thin hair, so that to me irritates me because I like to go without wearing a wig sometimes because it's so damn hot outside. But so with that being said, I really can't, or I could, but I'd have probably like this really thin hairstyle, this really thin ponytail. So yeah, I don't really like my thin hair at all, not at all. But I do like to wear the wigs because it allows me to be versatile and change my style up a lot. So if you guys always are wondering why I never wear my own hair out, or if I do wear it out, it's always in clip-ins, and that's just a major factor to me. I don't like thin hair. my belly area. Like, so I have 5 kids, and I get motivated and I'll go on a diet, and I lost like a lot of weight after my 5th baby. I lost a huge amount of weight, and unfortunately I'm not on that old YouTube channel that I had where you could see the difference, but I've lost like major weight. So with that being said, I kind of like slipped off a lot. The only thing that happened was this time around it formed in the area where I'm not too pleasantly happy about, which is my stomach area. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with that, you know, insecurity of their belly fat. I like the rest of me, which is thick. I just would like to be plus size without the stomach area. So wearing like waist trainers and girdles really are fine, but it's just too damn hot out here in Arizona to be wearing all of those contraptions and just confining yourself to just doing one thing. And like, so I was really into the waist trainer, and I was wearing it religiously, like all the time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this small waist, I'm gonna lose this stomach, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and I'm gonna be happy with it. Well, sometimes I just don't stick to things for too long, and I don't know why. I just don't stick with something, especially when it has to do like with a diet. I don't stick with it for so long. So I hate my stomach. I just cringe my stomach area. My man loves it and he's fine with it, and I'm happy. At least I can feel comfortable around him, but I hate it. So I really try to make sure that whenever I'm wearing anything, that my stomach area is so less noticeable. And sometimes I'm probably like, it's too fucking hot outside, I'm dying from the heat right now, but I just don't like my stomach area, and I don't want to be looking sloppy. So yeah, stomach area I could just do without. My varicose veins. So I have a condition where I have like bad circulation in my legs, and it permits it actually makes my legs look not that great. I do get blood clots in my legs a lot. So with that being said, when that happens, sometimes they burst, and they leave scars on the inner side of my skin, and it also leaves like bad veins. So to me, I always try to cover up my legs. I really don't wear anything too short. However, like I said, it's major hot out here, so I do wear shorts, but I'm not as insecure about it as I used to be. I'm 41 years old, so nobody's body is perfect. I do use things like from Sally Hansen's leg cream, so that way it's not so noticeable. Thank God it's waterproof, so when I do go to the pool, I do put it on sometimes, or I just try to make sure that my legs and my body is tan, so that way it's not as bad. But I really hate like my leg situation. So it's just because I have really bad poor circulation in my legs. I used to have to wear these things, I'll never forget, they were like these stockings for like bad circulation, and they would come to your ankles and all the way up to your thighs, but they weren't like thin stockings. They were super duper thick, and they were like prescribed to me from my doctor, and it was supposed to help with the circulation, but those damn things would kill me. And also they just were so uncomfortable, and it was just too hot out. Who's wearing a short pair of shorts or a skirt with a pair of white thick opaque tights underneath it in like the dead heat? So my varicose veins, I just can't stand. Ugh. My short temper, I can have like a really short temper. Some things I just don't have patience for. I just cannot tolerate. Sometimes I think it has to do with a lot with relationships, especially like my own. Just the littlest things sometimes can really like irritate me and piss me off. It could be like my man asked me, do you miss me? And that would really irritate me, and I'm not really sure. It's probably because I'm not so mushy. I'm not like a mushy person. I'm not so emotional, and I think it has a lot to do with my past relationship, my marriage that ended. I think it has a lot to do with that. So I do keep my guard up, but I'm really short-tempered sometimes. I really try to keep a grip on it because I could really just like fly the handle sometimes. So my short temper is like one thing that I try to work on a lot. But when I'm like good, I'm good. But when I'm like not in a good mood, because I do wake up where I'm just not in a good mood and I don't feel like being bothered with anybody, or just not anybody, with my boyfriend. And it could be for no good reason. I just am in one of those moods. I'm kind of like moody. I'm a very moody person. And I think that has a lot to do with my short temper. I'm a very moody person. One minute I could be really happy. The next minute I could just be like, just leave me the fuck alone. I don't feel like talking to you. And I get like that with him a lot, I notice. And he didn't do anything, but it's just, I'm very moody. I don't like to talk for too long on the phone with him or with just anybody. I'm just like a very antisocial person at times. So yeah, so that was like a moody and antisocial thing. My potty mouth, you guys already know that I have like this potty mouth, especially when it comes to real talk. I will curse up a storm, and I just curse in general. Like it's just not on purpose. It's just something, it's just me. I'm not really sure where it came from. It might be from my mom because she does that, but I have like this potty mouth. My kids and my boyfriend say I have no filter. I don't have a filter really. I try to, but I'm just really outspoken. So I guess a curse word will roll off my tongue like the word happy. It's just like part of my vocabulary, but I really don't like it because sometimes I feel like it's not really ladylike. So I try to get rid of the potty mouth. I'm kind of too forgiving at times. And when I say that is like, you could hurt me and hurt my feelings, and then if you apologize, I will take that emotion and I'll forgive you. I don't really think that goes to say with my boyfriend though, because it's just a whole thing about my past relationship. But when a person hurts me, I'm like really forgiving, especially with my kids. Like if they do something wrong, my oldest, he's the only one that I can relate to this. He's very disrespectful, so when he apologizes, I'm very forgiving. And unfortunately, I hate being so forgiving because sometimes you just gotta leave the person alone. Forgive them and just leave them alone. So I don't do that, but I really need to work on it. I'm an impulse clearance shopper. Scratch that. I like to shop and it's on a budget, so but I do like to buy a lot of stuff that I don't need. Like I will buy clothes that's on clearance and never wear them. So I really need to tone that down. I've been getting very good at it by not purchasing the things that I put in my cart. I'll leave it and convince myself that I don't need it. I get bored easily with things. When I say I get bored easily with things, like meaning with the diets, I'm really psyched in the beginning, and then it's like I lost the motivation to lose the weight and I could care less anymore. That's just one thing that I could think of off the top of my head. Language barrier, like I only speak straight English, that's it. Living out here in Arizona, I would like to speak Spanish because this is a huge Hispanic community, and so I have to use my phone as a translator, which is better than nothing. So I would like to learn like a second language. My feet size, so I'm 5'3" and I wear a fucking size 11. Do you guys know how hard it is to find a shoe to fit my foot? Especially in like the cute little stores that sell them for like 20 bucks, or in like Target. I get lucky with Target because they'll have quite a few 11s, but I hate wearing a size 11 and the biggest size is the size 10. And then they're like, well, try it on, you might can fit it. No, boo, I can't fit it. What do you want, my feet to be crammed into it? So as short as I am, I have these huge feet and no one in my family has a size 11. So it's like, was I adopted and no one ever told me? Because my father's feet are like a size 7 in men and my mom wears a size 7 in women. So what the hell happened to me? I swear I think I was adopted. I don't know. So my last one is that I can easily be nice. And I can be nice to just about anyone. Sometimes it's too much because I can meet someone in the store and they'll start talking to me and I could be standing there for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes and my kids are like, come on. So I have to learn to just say hi and bye and keep it going. I'm a really nice person, but if I'm moody, I'm just not. So that's some things that I really don't like about myself, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Post your comments below of what you don't like about yourself. It doesn't have to be 10, 12, it's no random number. Just, you know, post what you like and make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys and talk to you guys soon on my next video. This is for my babies.